Hey friends, and welcome back. We are on episode 5, I believe, of our Battling Clutter series. Now this is originally meant to do this all in one episode, but it looks like the kitchen is going to take 2 episodes because, oh my gosh, I am just over it. I have spent days in this kitchen decluttering, getting rid of stuff, organizing, cleaning, and this kitchen is still like maybe not even half done. I still have a bunch of drawers to do. I have the refrigerator's done, but the top of the refrigerator needs to be cleaned. There's just so much to do in here. I have gotten rid of so much stuff out of this kitchen. I mean, I've got huge bins that I've gotten rid of. In fact, stay tuned to the very end and you will see how many bins I filled up, as well as a few cardboard boxes for donations. And all of this is stuff that came out of my kitchen and is leaving my home, which I'm pretty excited about because, guys, I'm over it. I'm absolutely over it. I don't know what changed in my brain, but I have just gotten to the point where if I could get rid of 90% of my stuff, I'd be happy. Now, I'm probably not going to get rid of 90% of my stuff, obviously, but after spending so many days in this kitchen cleaning, I'm done. So you will see several outfit changes throughout this, and that is because, it's different days that I'm doing this on. Now, probably I could have gotten it done in 1 or 2 days if I could have devoted hours at a time, but I literally had about 7 hours of footage that, at least for this one, I've cut down to about 12 minutes because I like to keep my videos around 12 to 15 minutes long, somewhere in there. But yeah, this is just, it's amazing. And even as I was going back through these videos, I saw stuff I missed. So I'm going to have to go back and redo a couple of places. But at the very end of this video, you'll see a whole montage of all of the places that I did hit and the before and afters. So yeah. All right, let's listen to some music while I do some quick cleaning, and then I will be right back. Now what I'm doing right here is I'm actually taking down the boxes to my knives and my mandolin. My mandolin I usually like to keep in its box. One, that way if it gets pulled down, nobody's going to get cut because of course mandolins are sharp. And 2, I think it just keeps it nicer. And I don't use it as often as I probably should, so I don't use it a whole bunch. So I just like to keep it in its box. And then I keep my knife boxes up there for when I have to travel with them or something like that. It's also got the protective sleeves in there, the cleaning cloths and everything. So, I love my knives. If you've been on my channel for any length of time, you have heard me rave about my knives. And so those are the boxes that they go to. Here, I was just trying to wipe down the cabinets, some of them as I go. This cabinet was especially awful. Our kiddo is still a bit too short to reach up and grab his dishes and stuff from our upper cabinets. And so I try to keep this cabinet down here for him. But as you can see, it's gotten cluttered with a bunch of stuff. And that shoebox worth of utensils right there, that all went into the donation box because that had been down there so long and I hadn't needed them for anything. So absolutely went into the donation box. And then I had a random plate down there because, yeah, I don't know why not. But this is generally where I keep all of his little cups, some of his dishes, things like that, so that if he needs something, he can just get it himself and he doesn't have to climb up on a step stool or anything because our cabinets are tall. I finally got my crock pot off of my counter. I'm very excited about this. And I actually have a smaller crock pot that you'll see that I eventually move over here as well. But oh my gosh, these doors are filthy. And on the edge of our doors, they came with these rubber stoppers so that if you go to slam the door, they won't slam. But the problem is over the past few years, they've just been crumbling. So you'll see in a few of these shots where I'm literally just scrubbing the adhesive and the crumbly off. I need to get some more to put on there to keep them from slamming. But at the moment, I'm just trying to scrub off the adhesive and keep them nice. These little mini crocks that you just saw me pull out also went into donation. So here is my cleaning / catch-all. This is under my center island, and it originally was just supposed to be for cleaning stuff on one half and then grill stuff on the other half. And that just, I don't know, over time, like I had 2 paper towel holders down there, and we haven't had paper towels in this house in well over a year. I had stuff down there that I couldn't even identify. I wasn't really sure what it was. I had a coupon down there that expired in 2020, so definitely probably didn't need those. So here I'm just going through organizing, getting the tools out because I don't even know why tools were down there. It was the most bizarre hodgepodge of stuff. I even had one of my kiddo's little toddler hangers. Even though he's not a toddler, we still have some of the toddler hangers around. There it is. And I was like, why? Why is this even down here? Make it make sense. And it was about this point that I was just over it. Absolutely over it. Because it occurred to me, one, I've got all of these cleaners that basically do the same thing. My all-purpose cleaner does the exact same thing that my glass and surface cleaner does. But I don't know, in my mind it was like, oh, one said glass and one said all-purpose. So clearly I just need the glass cleaner for the glass and the mirrors and the all-purpose cleaner for everything else. I need the granite cleaner because it said granite. But my all-purpose cleaner also says it can do granite, and so does my glass and surface. So once I use up these, I'm not rebuying some of these. Now my daily wood cleaner I'm going to rebuy and things like that, but I'm not going to rebuy my granite cleaner because I honestly don't think it does a better job than my all-purpose cleaner. So I don't know. Maybe in the comments tell me if I'm wrong there, but I had so many duplicates at the end that I felt so bad that I had spent so much money buying these duplicate cleaners that I didn't want to throw them away, but I certainly, I don't want to rebuy them once they're used up. And this drawer has just gotten completely out of hand. I just wanted my trivets and my pot holders in here, but everything kind of wound up in here. I mean, I had recipes in here. I had instruction manuals. Again, it was awful. So I gave this a good clean out and then just put back my trivets, my pot holders, and I did add my food scale in here as well. And I mean, it's so nice just to be able to grab those. Oh, and these are some new pot holders that I got for Valentine's Day. So I was very excited to add those to my collection. And we've got like 3 junk drawers in my kitchen that I have yet to go through. This was not supposed to be a junk drawer, so if you include this one, we have like 4 junk drawers. I gave this a really good clean out, and I wanted to put all of my cutting boards in one spot. So all of my cutting boards are going to go in here, but I also moved my big sharp knives over here as well, just because, you know, obviously I use my sharp knives with my cutting board, and this is where I do a lot of the meal prep, is here on the center island, so it just made sense to have my cutting boards and my knives in one spot. And so here we go. Here is the satisfying collage of everything that got cleaned up. It looks so pretty. I absolutely love the progress so far. And then on Friday, my goal is to show you everything. So hopefully everything will be completed by Friday. It'll all look gorgeous. And then we are going to move on to a different part of the house, which in some respects is equally as bad, but in other respects isn't as bad. So, yep. Thank you guys all for watching. If you have enjoyed this and want to follow my journey, please consider liking and subscribing. It would mean the world to me, and it would also let you guys know when I post new videos, which is usually on Tuesdays and Fridays. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you on Friday.